I did dancing, I did Duolingo, I did try to make clay virtually to see if I can handle Blender in the future. I read Jeanette McCurdy's memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, in front to back, and loved it. I recommend it so much, I relived my childhood.
Down personally. Huh? Out of my way. My house, my battle.
I joined the Star Wars franchise too late.
Leave that ridge! The other battalions are counting on us!
I got featured on NSK. Holy cats, what a privilege. I proofread for Eddie Wang's Gin Guide. Holy cats, another privilege. I became the new Lily server owner and gave it a paint job and fixed the bot for new roles. I became a golden egg and got a golden egg from Dennis from Tekken Mods. I tried learning modding because editing in Tekken is not cutting it for me anymore. I find it more fun to work on mods, and I'm making a Zuko mod with DC Cooper and the Reborn mods.
Wow. Whoa.
And we're working together to make a Zuko mod. And I know longtime subscribers keep hearing this over and over and over, and I know you must be tired hearing it. And I honestly didn't think I would make a video because I'm at the point where I'm like, who cares what I think? Who even is listening? Who is even listening? Do people actually care? Because YouTube, the thing about YouTube is the numbers. It's not so good for anyone with mental health. And at first it was fun and all, but I'm a perfectionist and like to take everything I do seriously, and everything has to be perfect. I don't know why, but the numbers mean progress, and if I track my progress, and my friend also agrees because he also edits, he knows the same thing. If you don't see the numbers, there is no progression, and I think that I hate YouTube because of that. And I was gonna pretend, oh, I'm fine, I'm gonna upload shorts and clips and let you as the audience know that I'm still good and fine, when in reality, no, behind the scenes, I'm not fine with YouTube. I don't like how underrated creators aren't getting enough recognition. On my voice I lost my voice there for a second as I said that. I'm not getting recognition for the hard work compared to those who put in little work. And mind you, I don't monetize my chiz. I make zero money. So I'm going to do this purely because of experience, and I know I'm not supposed to complain because, you know what, some people can't even do a YouTube channel. But what I got out of doing this for 2 years, my experience so far is that since 2021 when I did this, I was so naive to think that I could be happy doing social media. I have 413 subscribers and counting, and you think I'd be happy, but no, it's just a number. Sure, yes, I am grateful for everyone who thinks that I'm a decent enough person to follow and you like me for my decency, but I do question, do you really follow me because of my skill, or because of my charisma, or because I'm a girl, or because I just play Tekken, or what? I don't know. I genuinely don't know, and I don't see many comments letting me know that. And I get it, some people don't like to comment, that's fine, but I am questioning who are the super fans. My idol, Charlie Puth, said it right. You can have 21 million following you, but in real time, you don't know who is the audience following you. Who are the dire-hard fans? And who are the people who care most? And I put myself in the shoes of the audience. I only come back to watch videos of my favorite YouTubers if I really love them. And I should probably unsubscribe to those who I've forgotten about and don't care about anymore, because sometimes you just outgrow people. And so for me, I look at my channel and I see the numbers on my videos get lower and lower and lower. And I see the same thing to other people who I follow. You can have so many subscribers, but no one's watching the videos, because I get it, people are busy in life, people are doing other things. YouTube is not always their important thing because it's just there. But I don't know, to me, it's just, it's warping my mind. Like Elizabeth Olsen said, I said this before a long time ago, I'm just stuck in this loop Has anyone even heard that from this video? I talked about it in this video, and I'm so sad that only 75 people have seen it. Like, not even the majority of my audience looks at those types of videos that I spent my time in to tell you, but you don't know because you don't watch it. So it's like who's listening? I don't know. Like, I only know the few select people who I talk to personally do, but I don't know if anyone else other than that listens, or if they like genuinely care, you know. And it's not even the thought of being forgotten. It's just, I don't know why, but all my work I put into, my 110%, I put 110% in this video. And no one looks at it, no one knows it exists. And I put my negative 50/100 on one video, and apparently it blows up. But that's not the best version of me. And I don't want that to blow up and you're not seeing the best version. I mean, like, I'm always that person who cares about first impression. So I want to be a good impression to those who are new visitors. And those who are new visitors, they just, you know, one and done. That's, you know, people, that's basically YouTube. Like, you just see it, you mind your day, but to me, I see the statistics. It's like my subscribers aren't coming back to watch, and I wonder what am I doing that's not keeping you engaged? Like, am I not, like, what am I doing that's making you not watch me? I'm also, like, I understand people are busy, and I know you're there and all that stuff, but I just, to me, if you really like supported me and all that, you would watch the videos, watch it all the way, help it get picked up for the algorithm. You know, I don't know. I'm so what? I'm forced to play the YouTube algorithm game and just do moderately well, quote unquote, moderately well. And then I lose my soul. And I talked to Eddie Wang, Damage Scaling, if you're watching this. You had told me back then, before, who, by the way, guys, if you didn't know this for the past 2 years you've been subscribed, Damage Scaling promoted me in the May of 2021, and we're still good. Like, I cannot believe my tutor, my role model for Jin, promoted my channel on his channel. And I remember that, like, that was the biggest moment where I realized, oh my god, there's a person that nice enough to show someone as small as me on his channel, and I was so honored. And I framed this. Here's my picture frame here. I framed it because it's so special. And then NSK did the same thing to me last month, and I cannot believe that happened. I'm still in awe at how amazing two people can be so nice. So nice, and give me this opportunity. And then, you know, I just find it interesting and so funny, like, someone, quote unquote, who knew me, who was close to me, who had followed me. I don't know if you're watching this, but I just found it really funny. I didn't get to tell you, but I found it really funny that when I told you about this, you didn't know it had happened, you didn't know it existed. So I was like, oh yeah, I was catching up. And then I was also told, but then I found it so interesting, like, you didn't know about that. Like, I talk about it a lot, but you didn't know about that. So I'm like, oh, okay, here, you know, check it off. And then I found out that some people don't even look at my banner, my YouTube banner. When I spent freaking days back to back trying to make it specifically for my channel to attract new viewers and to convince them to stay, these percentage, this chunk of amount of people to stay because of the art that I made. Or I wrote a very long description in my YouTube bio. Oh, they didn't read that. They didn't look at that. They don't see that I put double stirrup here, put Arsenal Tea up there. They don't see that I wrote those special people in my banner. Because I like to brag about who was really nice to me. And then they don't see it. I'm just so, like, who does know? Like, can you let me know? Like, quick poll, does anyone even pay attention to those stuff? Do guys pay attention to those stuff in general? Is it just me? Or, okay, this one I absolutely dread. When I write a full-length full cheers description with links, timestamps, specifically for new viewers in the comments section. And it's so perfect. I did this for the NSK video. I was so freaking upset that I accidentally closed that window out and lost all of the words I typed. And I didn't back it up. I was so upset. I was like, I was so upset to the point where, like, my friends, like, I was telling you guys, I should not be this upset over a little thing. But I was so upset because it was so beautifully written. I had poured my heart in that writing, and then I took the time out of my time. I didn't have to, but I did it for the audience, for you guys. And I didn't save it, and I lost it, and I had to retype it, and it wasn't as good. And then I get comments like this, like, do you not realize how much time it takes to do this? And so I feel like I don't get enough appreciation from anyone outside of my inner circle. And it's a small circle. I love you guys. You know who I'm talking about, and you know exactly what I mean when I say small circle. I'm talking about the ones who join my server and they don't say anything, they just lurk, they don't read the rules, they just lurk, and I don't know if you're stalking, I don't know. But I appreciate the support, I just don't know why you're there or why people follow me, if they, you know, are they just doing it out of obligation? Like someone told you, oh, go follow her, okay, cool. But you don't know anything about me, like I don't know. And then I get paranoid. I have paranoia, I think I do, because I kid you not, I took a test, scored high on anxiety, but I'm not just saying this to get like, oh, pity me, boo-hoo. Like, that's not me. I'm just saying this because this is me unfiltered, and I just want to be real with my audience here. I want to be real with y'all, because I want to do YouTube and be entertaining, but this month in May, I don't know. At the end of May, this is like a low point. It's highs and lows every other month. I don't know what it is. January was awesome, the start of the new year. It was great. February, awesome. I believe you remember those videos. They were very positive, I guess. March, the depression kicks in, and then April, super hopeful. Was in love. May is just chaotic, highs and lows, and with Tekken, put Tekken Online on top of that, my god. So I'm ranting. I really don't have a direction on where this video was going to go, and I want to like redo it over and over to make sure it's okay. That's just the perfectionist part of me, but I really didn't want to sound like I was complaining or anything. I just wanted to let you know, like, this is how I feel right now. Like, if it sounds like I'm irritated and so, I don't know what the word is, but that's like how I feel right now. Like, I haven't edited much since the couple of weeks that I've been away from YouTube. I haven't watched trailer reactions because it's a lot, and it was a couple of months back when it came out and everyone's just like, did you watch it, did you watch it, did you watch it, did you watch it? And I keep saying no, because I guess I don't want to, because the more people say, did you watch it, I don't want to, and I just put it back in the back of my mind and I procrastinate it, because for me, I guess I make this excuse that I have to find out all the like screenshots and evidence, all that stuff of people like talking about it so I can talk about it, and it's a lot of work for just one person, and I want to make my videos really good, but it's just so much. I cannot, my storage space has gone down so much. I have so many TBs. Do you even realize? Here, I'll show you. This is how much I take up. I have some problem downloading mods all the time, so that's also going up. Recording so much. I guess I'm an addict, I guess what you could say. I do so much and save so much, it's just not healthy. And then I'm here talking really long on a video when I should probably just talk about this in therapy, because no one else listens. And so I don't know what else to tell you. This is just, I don't know, I really, I feel really bad for the people who have followed me for a very long time, and you're hearing this, like, you had to know I had to disappear, you had to know about why I'm talking about this right now, and I don't I see YouTube, when I do YouTube now, as more superficial. If I'm just being very honest, I feel like it is a superficial thing, and I guess I'm just doing it to just have an escape. So my heart is like half in it. I'm not sure what is my next motivation. Like, this is why I've been trying new things to find out what makes me happy. And I tried to do a video that I know that would have been more impactful. I think I will just do those types of videos. Maybe if I catch up on my old Tekken stuff, I'll switch over and do videos that have more meaning, because I just don't find it impactful to do guides for people who don't. Like, okay, so I send guides to people who ask for help, and then they still wonder why they're not doing good. Well, I sent you the guide. I sat down with you for hours trying to explain to you how the game works, and it's not landing. It's not landing on your ears. It's going through a brick wall, and I'm here wondering, am I a good teacher or a bad teacher? No, there's just bad students out there. So I don't want to waste my time on people like that. Like, I've been trying to talk to someone for that past 2 years of how to play Jin. I sent you the guides, I sent you everything that you needed to know. It was all there for you, but they didn't do their homework. And so can you imagine my frustration? Like, how can I help you if you won't help yourselves? And this video is becoming 20 minutes long, and I'm so sorry if you had to hear me ramble for 20 minutes long. But I just wanted to say, at the end of the day, I think modding is gonna be my next chapter in life. Like, I'm trying to learn modding with NSK, and yes guys, we're like on good terms, and I think this is a good way to learn something new, I think, because I needed a new hobby. And if it wasn't going to be editing, it could be making something and creating something that I enjoy, because I do love art, and I guess maybe that's the thing I was missing, making art, because it's always been a part of me. So modding is the same thing. I just miss creating something. So when I wasn't getting that feeling with editing, when I was creating edits, I didn't feel happy. So maybe modding could be a different outlet for me. And I mean, it would be really cool to see that people like my mods. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about it. I don't know, I'm smiling as I say this. So, you know, I have this like vision, like if I make a mod, that'd be really cool. Whether it be a UI mod, or maybe it's a sound effect mod, or maybe makeup mods. That would be so cool. I like how this person made his mods, and you know, it'd be great to just start off as like a freelancer artist and get the experience from that. But yes, I just want to end on the fact that I feel like doing shorts and stuff are only good to get the new audience. But if the new audience doesn't stay, then I don't really know how that's helping grow my name or build up my reputation. If you only see me like one time and you don't really know, like, I would rather put quality over quantity, to be honest. And I feel like I'm only being forced to do quantity when YouTube wants you to put out quantity. I have this mod video working in Showcase for mostly just the people who care about art. So I've been working on it since April with Hybrid Chilling. Special shout out to you, because you're the cameraman and you deserve some credit. And I have these brilliant mods from these brilliant art modders that I can't wait to show you. I hope you guys will watch that video, because I put in so much effort day in, day out, and I hope it does really well, despite, like, you know, everything I said up to this point. I hope that it'll prove that quality is better than quantity, because I really did put in so much effort. And if it doesn't get a lot of views, Well, I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'll do if it doesn't pick up, because that's something that I really care about, and I hope it will reflect that. And I want people to be able to be educated on the art in the modding community, and no one talks about it. So if I'll be the only one that talks about it, I hope that will bring some light and education on the modding community and what they make, because it's a very underrated topic, and no one really has a channel talking about it. I think everyone's just concerned with shorts at this point, so everyone's just being the same. I want to be different and talk about art for Tekken. So I hope that is something people would like to see in the future, and if you do, can you please let me know in the comments if you would love to see a mod showcase where I'm talking about it as if you're in a virtual tour, because that is something I'm so excited to make. So that's, you know, most likely going to be my main focus, because it takes a lot of time to make them, and I want to make sure they're doing justice for the people who made these mods. So I might also do characters, but it's also iffy at that point. But I'm just letting you know, like, I'll still upload Tekken stuff, but just don't expect it to be very heavily edited, I think, because I don't know if I have the time or the passion to do that as much as I used to. I had a couple of edits that were heavily edited. I still have them for the past 2 years, and I meant to release it in the 2021. I meant to release it. I'm so sorry, Slash, if you're watching, and Sukio, if you're watching. I had it and I was going to release it then, but 2 years went by and I'm still holding on to it because I don't know if it'll pick up. Just like my Tekken experience video, it's underrated. I don't know why it's not getting picked up. But 23 minutes and I'm still talking. Okay, so I just wanted to wrap it up and say again that yeah, I think I'll focus more on quality over quantity, and I'll just really, I don't know, you might see me less and less. But please don't DM me so much that it's spam, because I do get a lot of that and I really don't want to talk to people I don't know. I really don't want to be bothered, because it's like at the point where, I mean, I know someone who I follow on YouTube. She lets people, she talks to everyone in their DMs, and it's amazing because, girl, I don't know how you do that. That's a lot of people, like 300,000 people, and like she's really cool too. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard, but it's Keisha. She's really cool. But anyways, what was I saying? I get so much DMs. I don't know how to keep up with it. So if I leave you on read, it's just because I get so much of it. I really don't want to hear about, oh, what is your age? What is, like, those questions I don't need to hear. And I get random friend requests from people I don't know, and I know they're creeps because it's just, oh, you find out you're a girl, you're gonna and it's just not right. I don't like that, so I can't really talk to anyone without knowing what are your intentions. So basically, what I'm saying is that I might go out of order with the videos because online I find these people who I feel like, oh, it could just be an easy short. I might just like break my entire rule for the past entire time that I've been doing YouTube and go out of order on date. And I think you've already realized I started doing this because it's just, my OCD is just like go in order by date, but I cannot because there's good stuff and I want to put it out now and just do what excites, as Kelly Wasaka says. So those are going to be out of order, and I have some videos that I think I just want to say and expose toxic players. I think before I had a person comment that they wanted to see more stuff about that, and if you want to hear that, do let me know. So if you guys want to see that, I'll make a playlist. I already had a bunch of videos beforehand, and so I'll make a playlist of those ones, and then if you want to see the new ones, I'll add those onto that playlist, because I run into a lot of weird players in online, like whether it be ranked ranked especially, and like quick match people, like either they plug, they key charge, they do all these weird stuff, they smurf. Like I see the worst of players like every single time, and they act like I don't have it recorded, but I do have it recorded, and so it's just really cool, easy content already. And like like it's funny because every time you run into something, well, you gotta like share, you gotta post it, you gotta do whatever. I just see it as like easy content. Like I don't need to do anything, they already expose themselves. So you know, I'll probably do that more, because I find it, Tekken, people assume Tekken's a fun game, but when you run into these types of players, that's when it becomes a very salty game, and it's toxic. And I mean, I don't know, a channel, are there channels out there that do salty content where they expose players like that? I mean, they probably do, but I just don't personally watch it, so I might just do that. I don't want to sound too salty, but that's just how Tekken is, like these players. And I'm gonna try and like just get it in a short version so you can watch it. And I've had really weird experiences, like this Kini player, for example. Oh my god, guys, I thought he was a friend, but he was actually just using me for clout, and he was a fake friend. He wanted to just play versus me. He like dressed up in all good customs, and he said, let's do first to 5, and then he left in the middle of the first 4. It was only 4 matches. He left. I didn't even get a 5th game, and it was just so terribly egotistic of him, because he went from Juggernaut to Mighty Roller, and then suddenly thought he was so much better than me. But I beat him with my Kini, with my Vanquisher Kini, and oh my god, it was just so salty. I don't want to. I made a video. If you want to see the unlisted version, I'll make an actual like professional. I'll make a legitimate one in the future. But I don't want to go back and revisit that salt, because it was just so messed up. But this guy, if you ever run into him, he's a terrible, wasn't a very healthy experience for me. Okay, I'll just say that. Very unpleasant. And yeah, like that was the first time I've ever realized I can get people like that, because before, when I had 50 subs, for example, I didn't get any problem with players like that. But then now, the more that I get more of a following, I realize that there are players out there that will try to like use me for whatever cloud content, whatever. I can sort of see the shift. I can see the difference now, because sometimes when I play online and I go as my name, people will just be like, either they respect me like so much they just stand still, or they'll start key charging me, teabagging me, whatever, because they are probably already hear about that, oh, I'm a girl, so they'll just teabag me, and you know, it becomes like a sexist thing, but whatever. So I can tell the difference. I really can tell. If I stay anonymous, I get treated like a guy, but if I go as Star-Proxima, then I know that is a different. Whether they know me or they don't, I can tell the difference, because I see it so much. But yeah, I'm gonna do those types of videos as well as the mod showcase videos, so just be on the lookout for that. I don't want to talk to people, but I'm only talking here to let you guys know that that's what's going on with me right now. So yeah, I just keep rambling, but man, I hoped it was short and sweet, but it wasn't. But okay, thank you so much for listening if you stayed this far. And I cannot believe if you still decide to stay with me after all I've said right now. Oh my god, thank you. That's all I ever wanted, was just to have like someone know or hear me out. And if you do keep coming back, I do appreciate it even more. If you do keep watching all the way to help with the algorithm, I do appreciate it. If you recommend it to your friends and say that I put in so much effort, all that stuff, I really appreciate it. But yeah, I just don't want people to say like, oh, go follow her because she's so cool and like she does this stuff, and then they don't end up following me. You know what I mean? Like fake following. I don't know if that's the term, but I just feel like it's out of obligation rather than you want to, you know? But yeah, it's just genuinely, if you want more stuff from me, then if you genuinely like, that's funny. Do you genuinely like the stuff that I put out, then, and you follow me for that, then that's all I could ask for. That's all I could ask for. Alright, bye everyone.
You can leave, it's your choice.